Gabe, I guess just how's it gone so far? 4 days in, you feel like things are kind of taking shape, that kind of thing?
Oh yeah, it's good to see the new guys come in, see their talents and see how they work. And it's been exciting. We had a lot of juice first few days, and I hope it carries over to the end of camp.
I know y'all had some guys move there, but is it nice having a few more guys in the room to give you some rest, maybe?
Yeah, I love having depth, but that still doesn't mean like we still get a lot of reps, But it's still good to see like the young dudes play and just get better at their craft, So like when we leave, I like to see the next generation step up and like make their time and do great for themselves,
Gabe, speaking of some young guys, who are some of them that have stood out to you this fall camp?
The two guys is Trey Wilson and I say Devontae Tesno. Trey Wilson, he's a young dude. I think he just turned 18 years old, but he's playing like he's a vet already. He's got moves, he's strong, he's fast, he's going crazy. And Devontae Tesno, he has all the tools to be a great player one day.
What is, I'm going to butcher it, but May, what does he bring to the table? What are you seeing from him? May, the guy from
Trevin, that dude there, a beast. Like, I don't want to bring this up, but the 110 test in front of everybody, just working hard. He just doesn't have a kill switch. He's just always running and going hard, and you can't stop him. I just love that about the dude.
With all the newbies and all the newcomers, how do you and TJ kind of step up your role as leaders?
We just always there, They always looking to ask questions and looking to get better. So we always there to tell them this, tell them that. So it makes it easier that they want to learn and they want to get better. So we just there for them whenever they need help.
Do you feel that leadership role kind of goes across the entire defense?
Oh, yeah. For sure. When you have a better leader like Mike Smith and all like that, like we have more leaders on the team, more people to step up, it makes it easier. Because you always have somebody holding other people accountable and holding you accountable as well. So.
Gabe, are you and TJ similar type of leaders? Do you guys differ in your leadership style?
I say TJ's more of a vocal leader. He's more of the rah, rah, rah. I like to go in there, like set an example. I work hard and stuff like that. He's more of the talker.
What does a guy like TJ mean to that room to have that?
Just a vocal dude. He played a lot, so he had a lot of experience. And when you have somebody that's been on the field like that, you look up to him and you want to know their wisdom. So when you talk to them, they listen, And it's just good for the team to have experienced people on there.
Okay. Was there any specific thing you tried to work on or what you wanted to get better at going into this year?
Number one thing, I wanted to get better at my endurance. I wanted to play longer, play harder. And to do that, I got to get in better shape. So that's what I've been working on for right now.
TJ, so you're the vocal guy.
Try to be.
What does Gabe bring in terms of that leadership and stuff?
Yeah, intensity. He's one of those guys that, we've been here pretty much the whole time together. So we've pretty much been through the ruts and the good times and the bad times together. So I feel like he understands just as much as I do how important it is to, not only lead vocally, but lead by example. And honestly, he's like the enforcer. If I say or ask him to do something, he'll always do it. Or if when you get him going a little bit, he'll try to set the tone in the play or something like that to get the whole team rolling. So it's really big for him to be able to use his strength and his attributes just to be better for the team.
For you, in terms of being that vocal leader, was that something you've always kind of been on the football field, or is that something you kind of had to develop?
Yeah, honestly, this summer that was my main goal, just get out of my comfort zone and be that leader that everybody expected me to be. Because, like I said in past interviews and stuff like that, it was just super uncomfortable for me just to talk, because I've always been the person that's led by example and just let the other guys take the lead. But being the oldest person pretty much on the team, it's kind of hard to not be that vocal leader. So I pretty much made it my own goal to try to be that vocal leader for the team, just to help everybody, have that neutral thinking, the hard work and hunger, drive in them.
When you have to cross that kind of bridge to do so, is that something that you kind of had to work it within, or were there people that you looked to for kind of guidance in terms of how that looks?
It was a little bit of both, to be honest, because I had to, like I said, I had to get out of my comfort zone, so I had to find my comfort zone first, and then push myself a little more every day. And then I was always asking either Dylan Doyle or Jalen Petrie. I was asking both of them what would you do in this situation, or how could I become a better leader? And then they pretty much guided me, gave me the right step in the forward direction. I just pretty much took it and ran with it.
How do you feel that the younger guys are responding to you as a leader?
Hopefully pretty good, but it seems like they all respond pretty well because I mean they knew coming in that with the coaches even they're going to coach you hard, so it's even better to have a player that's going to coach you hard as well, just so they can see that you're working as hard as them, but they also want you to be your best too. So I just wanted to go ahead and show them that I can work with them and then push them at the same time.
Got some new transfers coming in, new defensive coordinator. How, from your perspective, what about this group, the defensive group, excites you the most, and where do you have some more steps to take before the first game?
Honestly, our energy more than anything. It seems like we're flying all over the place right now. I mean, there's some MAs and some busts here and there, but everybody's playing at 100 miles an hour, so it seems like the mistakes cover up for themselves just because we're playing so fast. But I would say the biggest step we could take right now is just our communication on the field, because a lot of those MAs can just be avoided by, pre-snap communication and stuff like that. So as long as we continue just to get more comfortable in our scheme and talk more as a team, then we'll be okay.
I'll say Trevin this time.
Mm-hmm.
So what does Trevin bring to the room? What are you seeing from him?
Similar to Gabe, what Gabe said, Trevin is just a workhorse. He never complains. He always comes in. He's probably the number one hardest working person on the field at all times. He just has an endless motor. It's something in him that just won't give up.
Anything else on TJ? Thanks, TJ.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good night.